As far as I'm concerned, the only people who can give accurate information on what happened to the marriage between Two-Face and Annie is only Two-Face and Annie. Those are the people who can actually give accurate information about what happened to their marriage. So all the things you're seeing online today about what could have led to their separation are all speculations. Nothing is sure, nothing is certain, because these people who are speculating these things are not in that marriage. Even if you're a close friend or a close family, they are the ones that are directly involved in that marriage. So they are the only people who can say this and that are exactly what led to our separation. And of course, you know that when a couple get to the point that they get divorced, it simply means that there's an issue that couldn't have been, this issue has lingered so much that there's no longer solution to this issue other than separating. So, like I said, Two-Face and Annie are the only people who can give actual reason on why this separation took place. But this is not the reason why I want to make this video. I'm not here to link blame to anybody. I've seen publications where Annie wasn't being best of herself. I've seen publications where Two-Face wasn't being best of herself. Of course, Two-Face has been on the spotlight ever since they got married due to some obvious reasons. But these are not the reasons why these are not the things I want to bring out in this video. Where my own point is heading to is people always concluding that because some celebrities' marriage did not work, their own marriage wouldn't work. For the fact that you admire some individuals or some celebrities or some popular personalities, and then it turns out that their marriage did not work, that does not mean that your own marriage wouldn't work. Their marital fate is not the same with your own. Last year, AY divorced his wife. Baskema did the same thing. A couple of other celebrities also got divorced. Bucci and the rest of them. Now, for the fact that you admire these people, you watch them on television, you believe that they cannot do no wrong. This does not mean that by the time their family fail or their marital life fail, that you will not say to yourself, this one that Baskema got divorced and AY got divorced. That means that there's nothing for me in marriage. That is a very wrong mentality. These are separate individuals. For the fact that they are celebrities does not make them perfect. For the fact that they are celebrities does not make them, island of marital knowledge. Something can still go wrong. That is also to tell you that they are human beings. But you always believe in that, because their marriage failed, they have the money, they have the connection, they have the popularity, they have the affluence and influence, and their marriage failed. It simply means that your own would fail because you have not gotten to the point they are. No, that is the wrong mentality. If you nurture such kind of mentality and nurture it into marriage, definitely your marriage will fail. And your marriage wouldn't fail because theirs failed. Your marriage would fail because even before you got into it, you have already concluded that it would fail. That means you wouldn't even give your best. Things that wouldn't be an issue will become an issue with you. This is a mentality that most of us nurture, especially women. I've seen a lot of women, marriage is not for me. This one that this is happening, Annie built with Two-Face, he tolerated a lot of things. She was there with him when he had nothing. Even when other baby mamas left him, he was there. I mean, she was there with him. And then now that everything is okay, they are getting divorced. Like I said, nobody knows the reason why they are getting divorced. So all we could do right now is speculate. But coming out to say that sticking to a man and building with a man is wrong because at the end of the day he will leave you and all, please don't generalize such mentality. All men are not the same. If you have built with a man and you built with a man and at the end of the day he left you for another woman, this does not mean that every other man will do the same thing. If you took a girl to the university and saw her through the university and at the end of the day she told you that you are no longer her spec and she gets married to another man, this does not mean that all women are the same. It doesn't mean that every other woman will do the same thing. So please let us stop this idea of generalizing something that should be personalized because of the involvement of a celebrity. If their marriage did not work, that does not mean that yours wouldn't work. And if Annie has been with Two-Face even when nobody knew who Two-Face was. And then he got to a point where he's now a big shot in the industry. And then he decided to leave Annie. This does not mean that that is how yours would end. Because this is how people begin to see their partner differently. One would go home and start looking at the partner. This one I'm building with this young man. Are you sure that this guy wouldn't do to me what Two-Face did? Are you sure this guy wouldn't do to me what other celebrities did? Now I'm building with him now, and now that he's now a big shot, are you sure he wouldn't leave me? Please, not every man will do the same thing. So while we are waiting to hear from Annie or Two-Face, with regards to what actually led to the end of their marriage, please let us stop speculating wrong things and let us stop nurturing wrong mentality. The ending of their marriage, whatever reason that ended the marriage, shouldn't end yours, because you are a distinct individual. You have your own character, you have your understanding, you have your own attitude. So this is the point I want you to understand from this video. Their marriage ended, yes. They have their reason, yes. Is that going to end your own? That will be determined by you. If you want that to end your own marriage, that it will be decided completely and exclusively decided by you. But I don't think that what ended their own marriage should end yours. It's a lesson that should and ought to be learned. So it's something that everybody out there should learn. Please, celebrities' marital life cannot be the same marital life as yours, and their marital fate cannot be the same with your own. So always believing that what happened to their marriage would happen to yours is a very wrong mentality. And always believing that the same way this celebrity treated their partner is also the same way your partner will treat you is also very wrong. It's also very wrong. Work with your relationship the way it is and enjoy it. But at the same time, please do not be in abusive marriage. Once that marriage becomes abusive, leave and live with your head high. No this and no peace.